Clay balls will forever be one of the most satisfying things in slime for me. So I decided I wanted to do a clay ball cube stack, and this is really satisfying. Obviously, I had them one by one. I didn't stick the layers together. So when I put my clear slime on top, I found the balls started rolling off, but it was really fun to mix nonetheless, and absolutely none of them dried out. When I was mixing it in further, it did kind of look like it was going to turn purple, which I was really surprised at, but then the more I was mixing it in, it actually turned into a perfect chocolate brown. So I decided I was going to make this into kind of like a sundae. I was going to add loads of sprinkles and just make it fun. So I did that, and this is what I ended up with. Colouring jiggly slimes with water pigments definitely has to be my favourite thing to do at the moment. I find it so satisfying whenever pigment's used, but especially so when water is added on top. Like you can see, this creates a really gorgeous purple to green shift. In real life, this is completely green like you can see on my hand, but on camera it always ends up looking purple, so it actually looks like the blue one I did. So I decided to add more pigment and see what would happen the more I added, and this just turned so beautiful. This had so many different colours in it. I was finding the more pigment that was getting added in, the more yellow it looked. So I let it settle, and then it turned into the deep rich green that it really is, and it really reminded me of Harry Potter's house Slytherin. This slime was far too beautiful to just leave there, so I decided to top this off with gold leaf. This next one was inspired by a cake artist on Instagram, and I saw this really satisfying video where they get all this icing, they dye them different colours, and then they use different styles of piping bags to pipe them onto cling film, roll it together, and then get this really gorgeous array of colours. So I decided to do this with shaving foam so it would be safe for slime. And I used purple, blue, pink, orange, and yellow. And just like her, I decided to pipe it onto some cling film with different colours and different shapes. And like you can see here, this was so vibrant. They also kept their shape really well. And because this took me a while, I was really worried the shaving foam would deflate, but it didn't, and it also stayed really nicely in this roll. So I started off the roll, put some jelly slime down, and then started on my journey. If I were to do this again, I would definitely let the jelly slime just sit for a bit longer, because over time I just found that it expanded and my circle was getting further and further out, and the more I was doing this, the more frustrated I was getting. And also because it was kind of settling, like you can see there were loads of gaps, so I got frustrated at the end and ruined it, but it was still really fun and I loved the colours. Glitter is one of my favourite things to mix into slime, so I decided to be really extra and create a whole ladle full of glitter. And I spread this all over the slime, but I had so much on the ladle I decided to shake it and it created this really gorgeous effect.